I'm Alex Crook, Star Sports Football Ambassador. Here are my selections for the free-to-enter tipping competition for the opening weekend of the Premier League season. I fancy Arsenal to make a winning start by beating Nottingham Forest 2-0 at the Emirates Stadium. Bournemouth against West Ham is an interesting one. West Ham without Declan Rice haven't really strengthened yet, so I can see Bournemouth winning that one 2-1. Brighton against newly promoted Luton. Going to be a tough season for Luton. Brighton 3, Luton 1 is my prediction there. It's going to be a tight game at Goodison where Fulham visit Everton. I've gone Everton 1, Fulham 1. I can also see Sheffield United picking up a point in their first game back in the Premier League. I think it'll finish Sheffield United 1, Crystal Palace 1 in that game. Newcastle Villa could be one of the games of the weekend. Goals, goals, goals. I've gone for a 2-2 draw. Moving on to Sunday, Brentford against Spurs. Will Harry Kane start for Tottenham? If he does, I think it will finish Brentford 0, Tottenham 2. Chelsea-Liverpool will be a goal fest as well. I've gone 2-2 in that one. In terms of my double point selection, my banker for the weekend, if you like, I'll put up Arsenal against Nottingham Forest. And as a tiebreaker, which game will the first goal be scored in? Let's go for Newcastle against Aston Villa. Those are my selections. Let's see if you can beat me and win yourself a free bet.